It is Friday. It is Friday. What up? What up? Hopefully everybody's having a good time, having a good day. Give me Alima Charlie if you guys can hear me loud and clear, man. It's just a chill type of day, man. And I just really wanted to just end the week with a work with me session specifically for the man cave. I got a lot of save rounds, a lot of things to do before I jump into some stuff for the weekend. Okay. I need to kind of straighten up the man cave a little bit. There's a laptop I need to fix. There's some other stuff I need to take care of. I told myself, I said, well, I can turn on some lo-fi, see who else is kind of rocking out, making some stuff happen, and kind of just go from there. So folks that are already kicking the goddamn door in, we appreciate that. All the confirmations coming through already. We got that man Drift up in this mug saying Lima Charlie. Thanks for kicking the door in. What up, XA? Appreciate you, Chris, for kicking the door in. He said, what up? Smash that like button, peeps, man. I appreciate you as well for stopping by, man. Having a good old time. So, yeah, I got to let me see. I need to clean up my man cave table. I need to try to fix a laptop. I think there's a couple of knives that need some maintenance. I need some fucking coffee. There's a lot of stuff that I got to make happen as well. Thor, thanks for stopping by. And thanks for being a goddamn member. We appreciate that, man. Absolutely. Bentley is here as well. Simplify is here. Everybody's kicking the door in. Come on, make your way in here. So what I normally like to do for these sessions, man, is just kind of chill out, just kind of rock out. Normally I do 50-minute sessions. So I got a timer going on right now so I can try to keep myself in check, because a lot of times I end up showing y'all what I'm carrying and shooting the shit with y'all for a while. And the next thing I know, it's been goddamn 20 minutes and I haven't even started yet. But let me know what y'all are carrying today. Are you still working? Are you done for the day? Do you have a job? I don't know. Maybe you're saying maybe you're living it up rich and you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of stuff. So normally what I do with these sessions, man, is just kind of chill. And I turn on some lo-fi. I got some music on now, but we'll switch music to some lo-fi. We'll chill out. Whatever you got going on. If you're still working at a desk, you're in a warehouse working, you are a freaking paramedic, you may be working at a desk like I am, whatever. We can just all vibe out at the same time. Bentley is here. Thanks for kicking the goddamn door in. As mentioned earlier, Simplify is up in this piece. What up, man? Thanks for making that happen. So my loadout for today is on the screen as well. Actually, you probably can't even see that because of the comments. Oh, man. Working from home today, says David. Sir, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. We appreciate that, man. Armel is here as well. What up, man? Got to act in a show today. I know you're an actor, so Bentley says he got to act in a show today. Got the Zippo, a Wave, Leatherman Wave, and an Air Ranger. Okay. Concrete, and all that good stuff. So overall, I guess what I'm carrying today, I do have the TRM Shadow in the pocket. So I'm a big fan of this thing. It's just a nice, simple 20 CV stone washed blade, CPM 20 CV, crucible steel mixture with a little bit of Chris Reeve. They both came out with that. And I love this knife. I love the crossbar lock that they've did over there at TRM. It just seems to be extremely premium. It's a pricey knife, but I like it. It brings me joy how well the thumb stubs have knurling on them, so it's easier to use. I just can't say enough good things about this freaking knife. So that's in the pocket today. On my desk has been the Nutsack double admin pouch. I leave this on the desk because I'm about to light a stick, but I normally will leave this on here for just any knickknacks I might need. I can grab this entire thing, grab something real quick. Chargers in here, battery banks in here, cigar cutters, spare knives. This normally just lives literally sitting on my desk right here, open. And if I need something, I'll grab it, right? So I normally would do that as well. We are rocking the VAR C5 Solar watch. This is a dive watch. It's a little bit more affordable one. They just sent me one that's even more affordable. Shout out to VAR, man. This is a nice little, how close can we get? How close will you let me get, Tamron? Okay, very well. This is a nice little field watch, man. It USA assembled. So it's not, they can't say USA made because 70% of the parts and everything have to be manufactured in the States. But when they get everything over from wherever the hell they get it from, this has a quartz movement. They assemble the entire thing in the United States. So I can appreciate shit like that. I can appreciate stuff like that. David has the old light Art Field Pro. He also has and a new carry. He's current a Chris Reeve Zahn Entanto, the Magna Cut blade specifically. Man, how's the action on that? The Zahn is a little rough when you first get it. The D10's strong, at least the one that I mess with. Hopefully it's not that bad for you. Drift says, working from home until 7 o'clock, taking some retention calls, got the P320 on my waist just in case, you know what I'm saying? Hashtag bars. Savivi backlash on the desk. Listening through Soundcore Liberty 3. Oh my God, I need to get a good desk speaker. Right now I use my studio. I have an Apple Studio display. I use those speakers or I use earbuds. I got some earbuds that are under embargo right now. I'm using them, but you don't know who they're from. I'll do a video on them soon, but these in-ear monitors, they're a freaking panty dropper, bruh. These things are freaking awesome. Oh my God, I can't wait to tell y'all about them. I've been using this with my iPod Touch, with my iPod Nano, with my freaking phone, with my iPad Mini. It's just been a mixture of all sorts of stuff. King K is here. Well, man, saying, what up, man? Thanks for kicking the door. Let me move this over here so I can see y'all's comments real quick. Blade Walker is here saying, what up, my guy? Hey, listen, Blade Walker, I'm going to start with coffee, bro. I got to start with some espresso, man. As soon as my little timer gets going, we're going to kick up the lo-fi. I'm going to pull back this curtain. I'm going to dive balls deep into some work. But before I do anything, I think I got to hit up the damn. I got to hit up some fucking espresso, bruh. EDC for fun says carrying the Arcfeld Pro. Both two people Arcfeld Pro. The Devo Mash. Listen, Devo, they get OEM via, I think their OEM is Kaiser, I think is what he told me. I went to go visit them and I asked them who makes their blades. I think it's either Best Tech or Kaiser. So they had some good blades. Yeah, it's stiff coming in, taking your advice and working it a few times. Yeah, this TRM Shadow was like, it came in perfect. Oh, it came in so perfect. But Kubi sent me a knife. It was so bad. So what I had to do is I literally just had to put my finger near the D10 and just open it like this over and over and over. And eventually it creates a channel. If you work your knife over and over again, it gets a little bit easier to open. You know what I'm saying? Scissor worthy. I'm going to say scissor worthy instead of panty dropper. Instead of panty dropper drift. Gonna pick up a Carhartt Legacy crossbody bag for some field notes and an Anchor battery pack. Listen, I know Anchor's coming with the Kichi, or however they pronounce that shit. So they're coming with some different stuff. Man, swipe that coffee, bruh. Let me tell you something. Y'all got to make that. I'm about to make it happen, man. I got to. Hey guys, so listen, I'm about to lock in this music. I'm gonna mute this mic. I'm about to put the music up so I can hear it. And then y'all just do whatever you need to do, bro. Mods, if I got mods in here, if you see anybody spamming some crazy shit, please handle it for me. But other than that, we are gonna speak in about 50 minutes. Let's get this popping over here, man.
You've been gone. Ready, ready.
Test, test, test. All right, man. Appreciate that check. So, yeah, I'm fixing a MacBook Air, man. Let me just tell you something that sharp objects versus MacBook Air screens. MacBook Air wins every time. Every single freaking time. So that was kind of like first session, man. It's just like working on that. And it's kind of been sitting around. And it's a pretty good computer. It's like the M1 MacBook Air came out in what, 2021 or 20, I think in late 2020 or early 2021. It's a great machine. I could use it for live streams. It could be used for when I travel, all that type of stuff. And I got a guy that fixes audio shit for me. He fixes some of my camera equipment. And I said, well, he also fixed one of my iPhone, the back of my iPhone 13. And I asked him, I said, well, how much would it cost to swap out the lid of my MacBook? I have the lid. I bought it on Amazon. I matched up the serial numbers and shit. And he was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be $400. I was like, what? 400? He said, yeah, and I got to use my screen because I can't risk using your screen. It's the wrong one. I tried to install it. I said, nah, bruh. As much stuff as I own for like when I do maintenance on multi-tools and knives and stuff like that, I gotta have the correct, what can it be? T4, T5, T3 screws or whatever. Most knives are using T6 and T8, but I know I got shit smaller than that. I know I got some torque screws smaller than that, so kind of had to say screw it. So who's still here is the real question. Who's still up in this mix and all of that good stuff? What do y'all got going on? Let me see what's over here real quick. I think I might make the next session a little bit shorter, mainly because I need to ensure that I have my, let's see, I'll be in Connecticut tomorrow. Is that what the True Budget? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member, man. And let me see. I know I got a gang of folks that just got here. There, I have an iPad Pro Gen 2 that needs a new screen. Everywhere I go is asking $450 for a repair. That's crazy. Yeah. That's the thing, is just like, do I want to pay you to do some shit that I think I have the ability to do? Maybe I 100% don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know. So I kind of went for that instead of doing anything else or whatever. So let's see. I'm trying to think, do I have time to do another session? Because I'm not done yet. I got the lid off. Now I need to actually, like, attach the freaking lid back to the computer. So it's kind of like, I think that could take me an additional 30 minutes between, I'm taking my time, I'm smoking, I'm kind of freaking just chilling out and all that other good stuff. Let me know, man. Let me know if y'all got some more work to do. Maybe we can we can do another session as well. So let's get rid of that timer. So are you going to get your computer fixed or what? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to go ahead and get that iPad fixed? Let me know. I'm getting ready for work. Time to work. The Fryer. Hey, appreciate you kicking the door in, man. A lot of places you could have did, but you came here and chilled out, so I appreciate that. Chris is back, man. I appreciate that. Let me see. I thought I saw somebody said that they just picked up a first off, man, this was a while ago, but shout out to a resilient dad, man, making this shit happen with the 1999 super chat, tapping in from the Bay with much respect. Keep it going, fam. Appreciate you kicking the door in, bro. I appreciate that. We also have, let's see, we got True Budget. Redskin was kicking the door in earlier. So another things I know I got to take care of. Wait, it says, man, I just got some bad news. I got to jet. Okay, man. Well, hopefully you have a good day, man. Appreciate you kicking the door in while you were able to. I always, I rocks with the lo-fi vibes. I stay great, brother. I appreciate you, EDC Central Oregon. Thanks for kicking the door in as well. That snare is crisp. Yeah, man. My lo-fi list is it's a pretty comprehensive list. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of got my shit together when it comes to that. It's a pretty good list. And let's see. taking a minute. Man, let me tell you something. I was going to do the espresso, but then I realized that my espresso machine is not in the camera shot, and to make an espresso, warming up the machine, grinding the beans and all the other shit, it's like 4.5 minutes. I don't really want to be off camera for that long. And somebody be like, well, what the fuck? I thought this was work from home and it's just going to turn on some music and just walk off, you know? So I skipped the espresso. Trust me. I want the shit. It's like right behind me. Like you can't see it, but if I pull that curtain back the rest of the way is where my coffee mess is at. So, man, are you taking this thing out to the range or what, man? You know what I'm saying? Piranha making that shit happen. Same question I had. He says, when are you hitting the range, bro? First thing tomorrow. Okay, appreciate that. Turbo Rich, man, I had to ban you, but if you were just leaning on the keyboard, send me an email. It's in the description of the video and I'll unban you, but I don't know what you had going on, bro. Timed you out for a little bit. Come on back if you need to. Chester's EDC says, get it done, XA. Appreciate you kicking the goddamn door in, bro. Appreciate you kicking that door in. Let's see. M1 anything is freaking awesome. Case in point, the BMW M1, lovely car. Really, yeah. Technically M1 anything, is it not, right? Yeah, man. So I think that for me personally, like I try to be as productive as possible. So like this is kind of how I lock in for different sessions, even when I'm not doing a live stream of the same thing. I normally will, let me see how many songs I got left here. Where am I at with my music? Yeah, I think I can go again. I think we could do another 30-minute session. I really want to see if I can get the lid back on to this freaking like I really want to see if I can get the lid back onto this damn MacBook Air. Like it kind of sucks, like when you're like you start a process and then you lock in, and if I wouldn't have took those first few minutes to clean up, but I like to start with a clean surface, then it probably would have been easier to happen as well. I don't think I'm going to fix the iPad. I need to upgrade to the mid 2012 MacBook Pro for photo editing. Look at a used Mac M1 Pro or M2 Pro. Yeah, so the computer that we're on right now is a MacBook Pro M1 Max, and it handles everything I need it to do. Yeah, your computer is a little long in the tooth. I would definitely get a used. I mean, if it's just photo editing, that's it. I would probably get a MacBook Air, bro. And like, unless you just really need the fan, because the MacBook Air, what I'm fixing right now, that shit is fire. It's fantastic. It can edit the videos I do on this channel. And I got some some powerful ass cameras, and it can handle all that shit. So we can make that stuff happen as well. Fook Doozy. Hey, thanks, man. You picking up and dropping off. I appreciate you kicking the door in. Let's do another 30-minute session. I think that might give me enough time to finish this lid. If it doesn't, then a lesson learned. If this is your first time stopping by, man, hit that subscribe button. We like to do all sorts of random stuff when it comes to Man Cave. I might do knife maintenance shit like I'm doing today, which is just kind of cleaning up, working on the goddamn, computers and stuff. Sometimes I just smoke cigars. Sometimes I go live. I kind of just do whatever the fuck I want to do, if that makes sense. So first time here, man, hit that subscribe button. I will appreciate you if you joined the battalion. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump back into another session for 30 minutes. Let's call it 35 minutes. And we will try to get the lid onto this thing. If I'm lucky, I'll try to get the lid onto this thing. And then from there, I'll be able to get this thing fully functioning and get it charged back up and hopefully not have any more issues. So you guys turn up, feel free to vibe out. Feel free to just chat it up within the chat. Y'all can talk, I don't give a fuck what y'all talk about, bro. Y'all kind of make that shit happen. Let me get my jams back up though. Holla back, lock in. Let's get it. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Give me a link, Charlie, if you guys can hear me, man. Give me a Lima Charlie if I'm back and the mic is hot and all that good stuff. Taking a break and smashed my damn finger putting the Scar 17 back on the oldest daughter. Golly, bro. You all right, man? You know what I'm saying? Gotta be careful. That type of stuff. Coming in with the 299, Mr. Fat Sacks, man. Appreciate that, my dog. Appreciate that. Super well appreciated, man. We do appreciate that. Looking at the new pew pews when I should be working, I want more trouble with the wife. It be like that, man. Right now, literally, Mrs. X is prepping to go to grocery store. Ain't no way I'm about to be running out and get a new pew pew. I actually don't have a need for one though. Like I for me, boomsticks and guns never were really a hobby per se. Like I like to shoot my weapons, but I've never had, I've never really had a desire to own a lot of them. If that makes sense. So it just kind of successfully put together that freaking MacBook Air. Just saved myself like $300+ because the kit on Amazon, I think brand new, the kit was like $168, but I bought like an Amazon warehouse one because I put it in my cart 3 months ago. And this is something I would recommend you do for Amazon. I put it in my cart 3 months ago and I just let it sit there, and I let Amazon send me an alert for whenever that specific item went on sale or if an Amazon deal came up. So soon as an Amazon deal came up for the lid for a new screen, it dropped down from 168 to 112. It just made sense. At that point, it makes sense. $112. You know what I'm saying? Get a brand new lid and a brand new screen for the MacBook Air. I already own most of the equipment. Even if you didn't own the equipment to take it apart, it comes with a bit driver, which is very cheap. It comes with the bits, which, I mean, you're not putting a bunch of pressure on the bits, so who cares if you have to, you know. So, I mean, $112, saved myself like $300+, man. Always recommend it. If you got the know-how. Even yesterday, I had to change out the coolant temperature sensor on my truck, and that kind of sucked because basically my truck, the fans on my radiator were running at all times and my thermostat wouldn't close. So what that really means is 100% of the time my truck couldn't get up to temperature, and your vehicle has to be running at a proper temperature. Otherwise you can fuck up fluids, you can mess up a lot of different stuff. So I had to make that a priority. Let me see. Do I have that here? Let me show you real quick, man. So yeah, right here, man. I had to make this happen. Let me see if we can show this. Actually, let me change this back here. Let's go here real quick. Google Chrome. Yep, that's what I want. So fix this thing up. There we go. So I had to change out the actual sensor for my truck, and that was a DIY project. But that project probably would have cost me, I think the mechanic, said it was gonna be 1 hour of labor. They were gonna charge me like $40 for the part. I mean, 1 hour labor in my area is like $82 an hour, so that's $82 plus the part. I mean, that would have been like, you know, almost $140 for a project that took me, I think this project, because I filmed it, it took me 6 or 7 minutes. If I wouldn't have filmed it and I would have just put all the shit out, I probably would have knocked it out in 3-4 minutes or something like that. But yeah, so if you ever get a chance to just DIY some shit, man, just DIY it, bro. If you have the know-how and all that type of stuff, absolutely just DIY that shit. Project for tomorrow is gonna be, one of my kids was riding one of my electric bikes. Magically, they come home, hey dad, so I don't know what happened, but the front tire's flat. What? First of all, unless you like have a blowout if you puncture, I've been riding bikes since I was 7 years old, probably earlier than that. I'm 38. If you get a flat on a bike, it's not instantaneous. You should be able to ride home. And they're within 2 miles of the house. They call me. I had to go get them with my truck. I'm like, how did you get a flat? How did you not hear it? Were you riding your bike with earphones? You normally notice a slow leak because the front wheel will start to bounce. Second of all, what the hell were you doing that made a flat in 20-inch fat tires? I don't know what I ran over. So that's a project for tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be swapping out, or maybe not tomorrow, but sometime next week. I got to swap out the inner tube of a bike and all that good stuff as well. So yeah, so we got that going on as well, man. What have y'all been working on? So anytime, love that content. I appreciate that, Mr. Fast Stacks, man. Hopefully everything is going good with you. David's giving me the Lima Charlie loud and clear. Man, that is a fantastic vibes. Hey guys, I think I might do a live stream later for I don't know, call that shit Fortress Fridays or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just really depends on what we got going on. Tonight's an easy night. Mrs. X is gonna go to the grocery store. Easy night, freaking pizza. The biggest thing we got to decide is from who. You know what I'm saying? Pizza Hut, Domino's will fucking never make the vote, but Pizza Hut, Papa John's, or some shit like that. So if this is your first time stopping by, man, hit that subscribe button, bro. I like to do shit like this all the time. For everybody else that's already been here, I'm not talking to you. You've already done what you need to do, Battalion. I appreciate that, man. We will speak soon.